I will present a set words fricative affricative and vowel sounds first with their wrong pronunciations and with their correct pronunciations. The first word is fabulous, the mispronounced is fabulous, and the correct pronunciation is fabulous. The second word is vaccination, the mispronounced is vaccination, and the correct pronunciation is vaccination. Their word is various, the mispronounced is various. The correct pronunciation is various. The fourth word is sausages. The mispronounced is sausages, and the correct pronunciation is sausages. The fifth word is zipper. The mispronounced is zipper, and the correct pronunciation is zipper. And finally, the last word is chosen. The mispronounced is chosen. The correct pronunciation is chosen.
Let's start with fricative sound, which can be especially challenging, for example, with the word 1, 3. The sound does not exist in Spanish and can be difficult to produce. Many substitute the sound with S or T, saying something like 3 or 3, when the correct pronunciation is 3. Number 2, this. Where we have the sound with also does not exist in Spanish. It is common to use the instead pronouncing the word as this, when the correct pronunciation is this, this. Number 3, loud. Again, the sound appears at the end of this word. The tendency is to substitute it with the or even t, resulting in loud or loud when the correct pronunciation is loud. Affricate sounds also present unique challenges. For example, human. The initial sound is a glottal fricative that does not exist in most dialects of Spanish. Many omit in saying human instead of human. Human. Vowel sounds. Vowel can also be a treat area due to the difference in the quality of vowels between English and Spanish. For example, hospital. In this word, they tend to replace in with a more closed or sounding more like hospital when the correct pronunciation is hospital. Number 2, yard. The word yard can sound different to Spanish speakers who may replace it with a shorter and less open sound, but the correct pronunciation is yard. Thank you.
Affricate sounds are consonants that begin as a stot and end in a fricative. This means that the sound starts with a complete obstruction of air flow like a stot and then is partially released, creating friction like a fricative. For example, first we had for fortune, it might be mispronounced as fortune. However, the correct pronunciation is fortune. Another word is budget. It's sometimes incorrectly pronounced as budget. The correct way to say it budget, budget. Finally, we had jump. It's often mispronounced as jump, but the proper pronunciation is jump, jump. Vowel sounds are a fundamental part of a spoken language and can vary significantly between languages. In English, vowels can be tricky for non-native speaker because there are so many different sounds that a single vowel letter can represent. These are two examples to illustrate the correct pronunciation of some common vowel sounds and their most common in current pronunciation. Next, next we have understand. This often mispronounced as understand. The correct pronunciation is understand. Lastly, the word higher is sometimes incorrectly pronounced as here. The right way to say it's higher. This concludes our presentation on fricative, affricate, and vowel sounds in English and Spanish. As we had seen, mastering the correct pronunciation of this sound is essential for effective communication in English. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, we will continue to see more example about word. For example, the word wash, the correct form, the pronunciation is wash, but sometimes we pronunciation the incorrect form wash. And the next word is the sharpener, but sometimes we pronunciation sharpener or sharpening in the next. But the correct form is sharpener. And the next word is beige, but sometimes we pronunciation beige or beige, but the correct pronunciation is beige. The next word is egg, but sometimes we pronunciation uh, egg, but the correct pronunciation is egg. The next word is thoughtful, but the sometimes we pronunciation thoughtful or thoughtful, but the correct pronunciation is thoughtful.